Good day, everyone. Today, of course, Saturday, the 27th of June, 2020. Thank you so much for joining me, Jewel, with J7409 Weather. Today, I appreciate it very, very, very much. We got some severe weather that could be happening, I've got to tell you about, along with other things. But first, let's check out the NDFD map. We'll put it on loop. I'll run down a few places right quick in the lower 48 today. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. 50% chance of thunderstorms and rain today and tonight. Now, you guys could have some wind gusts around 30 miles per hour. Your high today should be 90, your low 73. Long Island, New York, 60% chance of rain by this afternoon and early evening, changing to 20% chance of thunderstorms after midnight. You could have some wind gusts today of 25 miles per hour. Your high should be 88 with a low of 74. State College, Pennsylvania, severe thunderstorms at a 60% chance for today, and it should calm down a little tonight to around 40% chance. Your wind gusts could be around 26 miles per hour in these storms. High today 82, low tonight 66. Now, when we come to Birmingham, Alabama, we've got a 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms today with a 30% chance tonight. Your high should be around 87 with a low of 72. But for Alabama, you're getting some of this Saharan dust blow in. And right now, you can see they issued this yesterday, but it's for today, Saturday, June 27th. The Jefferson County Department of Health has issued a code orange air quality alert for Jefferson and Shelby counties for today. Now, under this code orange, there's particulate matter concentrations that's expected to reach levels that are unhealthy for sensitive groups. People with heart or lung disease, older adults, and children should reduce prolonged or heavy exertion outdoors. Now, you should avoid exposure to wood, forest, and agricultural smoke. Reduce outside activity, walk instead of jog, do not exercise near busy roads. Plan outdoor activities for days when these levels are lower. Limit driving and engine idling. Combine errands and use a bus or a carpool to work. All this stuff we know. Now, outside, this matter can affect your indoor air quality also, especially when outdoor levels are high like they are right now. You need to keep your windows and doors closed to prevent further circulation of the particulates, and you can further reduce indoor levels by eliminating tobacco smoke, limiting cooking with wood, coal, oil, or natural gas, and limiting the use of candles, incense, and household cleaners. Now, you could have some breathing problems. I've been talking about everybody, when this stuff blows in, if you have respiratory problems, it could happen. If you have breathing problems that seem to start about if you're outdoors, please move indoors, and I would consult my doctor if they get too bad. Now we're going to move over to Tupelo, Mississippi. You guys have a 20% chance of thunderstorms. Should clear up and be clear tonight. Your high today should be 88 with a low tonight of 71. But you do have a hazardous weather outlook for portions of East Arkansas, the Missouri Boot Heel, North Mississippi, and West Tennessee. Scattered to strong thunderstorms are going to be possible over the Mid-South from the morning hours all the way through this afternoon. Now, there's marginal risk for severe thunderstorms south of an Oxford to Tupelo, Mississippi line, where damaging winds and localized flash flooding will be possible. And we might as well go ahead and check out severe weather today, because we got some, my friends, and we've got severe thunderstorms associated with damaging wind gusts and hail. It's going to be possible across parts of the central Appalachians, eastward to New Jersey, and far southwestern New England. Marginally severe thunderstorms are going to be possible in parts of the central, southeast, and northwestern states this afternoon. Now, at the start of all of this, it should be mainly for the central Appalachians, for northeast Pennsylvania into southern New York. And wind damage will be possible along this leading edge of convection line as it moves eastward across the southern New England area for the morning hours. Now, looking like in the wake of the feature for the central Appalachians, moderate instability is going to develop by this afternoon across parts of the upper Ohio Valley eastward to the vicinity of New York City. And by mid to late afternoon, scattered thunderstorms are forecast to develop from eastern Ohio eastward to near the New Jersey coast and Long Island. Now, damaging wind gusts with some more organized multi-cells in these lines is what you can expect. As you can see, anywhere where it's green, you got a chance of a splash and dash thunderstorm pop up. When it gets a little greener, of course, your chances are a little better. But this is the significant area right in here this morning from Long Island and portions of New York, a lot of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, all up in here where it's yellow. You need to be aware. When it comes to tornadoes, this little area here for New York, Connecticut, just a little bit of Connecticut, the whole state of New Jersey just about, and a large portion of Pennsylvania, it's at 2%. That's not outrageous, but it's still there in these storms. You could have a tornado pop up, so be aware. So far as the wind goes, this is the area for the highest chance of wind gusts today. And what about hail? Everybody in all of the areas from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, a little bit of the Florida Panhandle, as we move on up, Colorado, all the way across to Massachusetts. We got this 5% chance of hail. And also, out in these areas in Idaho and Montana, a little bit of Wyoming, if you have a thunderstorm today, you do have a 5% chance of hail, but you guys also have later on a chance of maybe some snow. I don't mean a big snow out, but the temperatures up in these areas are going to start to be 10 to 15, maybe 20 degrees cooler below normal than they usually are. And of course, we got to check out everything in general before I get going. There's nothing going on in the Atlantic and the Caribbean or the Gulf of Mexico so far as formations of tropical weather at this time. Nothing out there to look at. Now, I'm going to turn this on. This map, of course, is courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, and right quickly, we do have all the severe thunderstorms I've showed you and talked about today. We do have some flash flooding that is very possible for the Mississippi and Ohio valleys through the entire weekend, and the Saharan dust should continue to affect the Gulf Coast states and Tennessee Valley today, easing up some tomorrow, but then it's going to move to another state. Now, much cooler temperatures and increasing precipitation is likely for the northwest, while the central Great Basin and southwest will see a fire danger. Now, it's looking like the surface high pressure is expected over the southeast to influence the western edge of the Bermuda High that I talk about. Now, this flow pattern is going to lead to the continued inflow of all of this Saharan dust into the southeastern part of the country. Now, the main impacts of it will be, of course, hazy skies, but if you have breathing problems, anything I've showed you, the warnings are already out. Please take heed of them, okay? You could have a very colorful sunrise or sunset, and if any of you guys get pictures, please click show more below this video and send them to me. I'd love to see them. Now, tomorrow, though, the highest concentration of this dust looks like it's going to focus mainly over Florida. The Saharan dust tomorrow looks like the concentration of it looks mainly to be focused over Florida tomorrow. The temperatures over Florida should be hotter than normal and could even set records with highs in the upper 90s through tomorrow. Now, right quickly, we do have red flag warnings, critical risk of fire weather, as these hot temperatures are combining with the potential for some gusty winds and low humidity. And where is this? In the Four Corners area. Now, it's looking like Sunday to the northwest, we're going to have a dramatic cool down, folks, for tomorrow. These highs are going to be 15 to 25 degrees below normal. And we do have some precipitation that's also forecast, more widespread and heavy as the weekend progresses, with rain totals locally exceeding 2 inches over the northern Rockies, and also a chance of light snow. That's light snow over the higher elevations of the Cascades and the northern Rockies. As you can see, a little bit of blue mixing in. Just a little bit. But how about that? It's snowing in June, folks. This weather's something else, ain't it? Hey, but never mind that. You know what's happening with the weather? So, you have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Thank you for everything you do for me. I love each and every one of you, and may each and every one of you have much peace, love, and kindness in your life today. And where these gusty winds are going to blow up in these areas in here, if you have a garden, you might want to make sure everything's kind of secure. Won't be a bad windstorm, but you could have some gusty winds that could do some damage.